Alrighty then, here we go. I've got an awesome advertising strategy going on Amazon. Today is the day that I talk to you all about it. I ran an ad campaign for the first month here, and it got a lot of impressions. A lot of people looked at it, but nobody bought it. But that's okay, because it's a learning experience. I didn't expect to make 1 trillion sales off of the first impression of this book, and so that's fine. We will pivot and try again. But as I think about running a new campaign, I wanted to do some more research on the matter and see if I could figure out how to run a really good campaign. And I've got kind of a whole bunch of ideas going here, and I really want to start gaining some traction there. I need to go mail off some things, so I will be right back. I'm gonna leave the car running because it's cold outside and I don't want to be cold when I get back inside. Make sure I have this all filled out correctly. All right, cool. Let's go. Thank you. Have a good morning.
You too.
Thanks. All right, we're back at it. So yeah, I've been waiting now for a while for somebody to give me a video or an explanation that actually made sense as to how to leverage these advertisements in my favor. And so I found a video, and it was made several months ago, which means it's still relevant, and it made sense, the process that he had in place. And this particular individual says that he's able to earn a decent amount of money off of these sorts of things. And so I have a plan in place now, and I just need to get the ball rolling. And so one thing, I saw my billboard, by the way, I wanted to point that out to you all. One thing that I wanted to do to start getting things going here is to try and get some more reviews on the book. And the guy, he was pretty generous with like his expectations. He's like, if you have at least like 20, people will give you the time of day. But if you don't have hardly any or none at all, it's going to be a lot harder to stand out. And he's like, the advertisements get people looking at your content, but it is your content that's at the end of the day going to sell your content. And so with that understanding and with that knowledge, like, I'm confident in the book that I have written. I'm confident in If Ghosts Could Cry, that it is a quality novel that if people were to read, they would enjoy. With that being said, it's got like a good cover. It's got all the good stuff. So with that being said, I think it would be a good advertisement. Like, I feel like it would be a solid book to choose. It has gotten, what am I looking for? It's got 1,700 impressions from the ad campaigns that I ran this month. And impressions means how many people clicked on the ad. And so that means 1,700 people were interested enough blindly by the book to look at the ad and see what's got going on under the hood. And so that means that, like, that was 1,700 potential sales. That's awesome. So I'm going to then dive a little deeper into it this month and I'm going to do the keyword searching. Everybody said keyword searching is key, and so I knew that until I started doing that, I was going to be a bit behind the 8 ball. And so today, after work, I'm going to do my keyword research. I'm going to look up my keywords, and I'm going to do a keyword advertisement for the thing. I'm also going to probably try and reach out to some friends and family and be like, yo, if I spot you the money to buy this book, would you buy it and leave a review so that I can get some review traffic going on my book? And with any hope, if I can get 20 of them to pull through with it, then I can start gaining some traction there. And so we'll see what's going on and how we want to handle that. But hopefully good things will come, and I'm excited about the process. This is the first time that advertising or marketing or anything like that has ever made me excited. It's just been this dreadful thing for a while. But like, I've heard from multiple sources that there is a way to leverage Amazon ads and to succeed on publishing on Amazon through just the ads. And hopefully this is a way that I can find a way to do that. And the nice thing is like, this is my 5th book. So if people actually start buying the book and actually start really enjoying the book, then I can hope that they will be more interested and more apt to read the rest of my library or my content library. And so hopefully I can get the ball rolling there. Hopefully I can get some people interested. Like I said, I need to write down a list of 20 people with whom I can trust to go and leave me a review. And that's the beauty of having online friends too, is I've got friends in other states, and so it makes me look like I'm more of an international hit than I am just a local hit. And so that'll be huge as well. And so write down a list of a couple of friends and be like, yo, I'll spot you if you wouldn't mind buying it and leaving a review. And so that is so far something that I will do. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can get myself up to the 20 reviews, and then I can from there start the ad campaign, start these keyword campaigns, and hopefully start seeing some growth here on my platform. And so it's really just, I found this video yesterday, and that was yesterday was so unproductive. I even got home early and I just did a whole lot of nothing yesterday. But like, now that I'm not writing on a book actively, I am doing that quite a bit, where I'm just kind of like monkeying around and just kind of doing whatever. And yesterday was just kind of a monkeying around kind of day. But today will be different. I need to buy a birthday present for my niece. Her birthday party is this weekend. So I will need to do something after work, and then once I get home, I need to crack down on keyword research and finding out what I can find out about those. And then they say to run those ads weekly, and then to update your keywords every week. My problem with that is I feel like I'm not going to see a lot of keyword data in just a week. Like, I don't think a week's time is enough time for me to build up a good keyword data pool and be like, yeah, this is good. And so I will probably run it for a month. I'll probably re-up the bland advertisements that I did, and then I will do keywords and the other one that he said, which was like product or something like that, where you hand select products that they're like, if they like this, then try that out or whatever. And the problem is like you want to find books like that are in the similar vein as your own. And like the only books I'm aware of or that I read are these like massively popular books. And so I don't want to put my ad on like Brandon Sanderson's newest book, because people are going to look at that and be like, what in the world is he doing? But at the same time, I don't want to put my ad on something that's so small that no one's seeing it. So that'll be the sponsored ad product one, might be one that requires a little more research on my part. I might start with the keywords and then continue with the automatic ads that I've already been running that got me the 1,700 impressions or whatever. And then from there, try and see what I can do. And like I said, hopefully good things happen. But right now, I'm just excited to be trying something new and excited to be trying something that makes sense. Because for a long time, I've been doing all of these advertising things and none of it's really made sense to me. And now I finally get it. And so if I commit the time and the effort into doing the thing, then I think I'll be doing a good thing there. And so yeah, it's like the problem with working this early in the morning is now my mind is 1,000% stuck on the keyword research and everything that I just did, and I need to try and peel my mind away from that and see if I can get like I said, I get 20 people down that can leave me a review, and then from there I've got to hope that the book, I can get the book out into the world and get them paying attention to it. And so we'll see. Hopefully it is a good thing, and I can start finally getting some traction, getting some growth there. And because that's the other thing is like I don't want to have to reach out to friends and family every time I launch a book to get me reviews. Like I need to make it organic. But if I start somewhere and here is my starting point and I start to gain an organic audience from this book, great. I don't have to reach out to friends and family to do this every time. But it is also like a legitimate way to gain some sort of traction or some sort of following. So I'll see what I can do, and I'll see who I can call and who I can ask favors for, and it'll be interesting to see what I can gather up, and if I can gather anything up. I may or may not be able to. And so, yeah, it'll be an interesting little adventure to see who I can get on board with this plan. And then from there, trying to get some people to give it a chance and to be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try this out and see where it goes from there. Hopefully good things come to me, and hopefully this is the year, because like I do feel like I'm making good traction. Like I'm starting to make sense of these things. Historically, I've just been blindly throwing money at advertisement campaigns, and I'm like, this is bound to work. If I just blindly throw money at it, people are going to want it. And that's not really been working for very well. And so like I have to understand the ads better, and I have to understand the ad campaigns better. And hopefully if I can do that, then we'll reach a point where people start to pay attention to the content, and that would be an incredible place to be. And so yeah, that'll be like my day today is going to be super hyper focused on trying to get the reviews that I need, And like 20 seems pretty easy to accomplish. I might shoot higher than that, because obviously if I shoot for 20 and I only get 15, that's not great. But if I shoot for 30 and I only get 20, then bang, I hit my mark. So I'm going to see what I can do and see who I can get to help me out on that one. And then if I can build up a good rapport and I can get some people reviewing it, and then I can get the keywords going, like hopefully people will start to give it a chance. And like I said, that could be all the spark that I need to get my career launched. And like there's obviously the nervous part of me that it's like, yes, but if I do all this work and I finally get people reading it, what if they just absolutely hate the book? And that's just kind of part of it. Like you gotta take the risk. You gotta put yourself out there. You've got to have faith in the content at the end of the day. And I do have faith in my content. Like, it's a good book. It's one of the better ones that I've written. Now, like, I wouldn't run an ad campaign on my first novel, and I'm not sure that I'd run an ad campaign on my second, but my third and fourth, I'm confident enough in those. My third, fourth, and fifth, I should say now. My third, fourth, and fifth, I'm confident enough in those that I will run an ad campaign for them. And I will see if I can get some people moving and grooving on my stuff finally. And yeah, we'll only know what we know, and that's what I've got to go on. And so hopefully, like I said, I get some traction there, and I can get some people, get some reviews in, and try and get my ads going and get people appreciating it. And then I just need to keep a conscious effort now that like every book that I put out from this point on needs to be similar both in quality visually and story speaking to If Ghosts Could Cry, so that if people continue to follow me, they can see my craft continue to grow and continue to improve. And that will be a pretty big goal for me and a pretty big thing to accomplish if I can get there. And so hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can absolutely knock this out of the park, hit all the notes that I need to hit. Like I said, I feel like If Ghosts Could Cry is a good book to start on. It's a solid foundation. And like I had people looking at it, advertising for it or whatever, and they were just looking to tear it apart. And I was like, this is like already a done book. So if people are tearing it apart, that's not a good thing. But like some people are like that. If people are reading with the intent of finding flaws, then they will find flaws. And if people are reading for the intent of enjoying it, then chances are they will enjoy it. And so hopefully if people are buying the book for the enjoyment of the book, they will buy the book for the enjoyment of the book, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So yeah, I will probably get in the office and write down a list of at least 20 people that I think would do me a solid favor and write me a review. And then I will, from there, start sending the messaging out, be like, yo, if I spot you the money, would you buy a copy of this book and leave a review for it? I'm about to run an ad campaign, and the more reviews it has, the better the chance this ad campaign has of succeeding. And so, see what I can do there, and just kind of do what I gotta do what I can do, and keep on doing the stuff and the things and hoping for the best. And I think that I can legitimately rely on that and get somewhere. And like I said, I'm just excited because I've finally found a way to make marketing make sense. And if it succeeds, even with just one sale, the sun is impossible to see right now. Or, well, I can see the sun, but the sun's making it impossible to see the lines that I'm supposed to be parking in. I think I still did a stellar job parking, though. Anyway, it's an exciting day, exciting times. I finally understand advertising, and I'm going to attack it with ferocity, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, too.